Welcome back to my channel. Every single time I start a video, I just get so excited that I get just so high-pitched, and later on I'm like, oh my goodness, calm down, bring that pitch down. Hello my loves. Welcome back to my channel. Anyways, I know I look a little fancy today. That's because I was very much inspired by Rihanna to create this look, because we are gonna be reviewing some of her new launches. So I recreated one of her red carpet looks, which is what I've got on my face right now, pretty much full face Fenty. The tutorial will be live on my Instagram, so if you'd like to see it, please head on over to my Instagram. Now guys, in today's video I wanted to just review the foundation, but she's come up with a couple of new products, so I'm gonna put it all in together. So what we're going to be talking about today are her new primers. She has two new primers, a hydrating one and a mattifying one. She's got a new hydrating foundation, which I've got on right here, and she's got a new brow product and a couple of new lip products. Oh, by the way, if you are new to my channel, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jovita. I make a lot of beauty and travel videos on this channel, so it would be amazing if you could take a second and subscribe to my channel. Now let's get started. Okay, so let's go straight into the primer. They come in glass bottles with pump dispenser. I love glass bottles, one for the environment, and two, it's just so luxurious. But the only problem is you drop it and you're gonna break it, right? Now I've tried both of these primers before. I've done a full wear test with it, so by the end of this video I'll attach the wear test. But a quick review, I really like both of them. Now when we talk about the mattifying one, which is the white one, and the hydrating one is the pink one, the mattifying one is not as drying and mattifying as, say, the Huda Beauty mattifying one. Huda Beauty just takes it to the next level matteness. This gives you more of a soft matte finish, and it does lock in your foundation for a very long time. So this primer is a good primer if you have really oily face but you don't want a powder matte tight kind of a primer. This is a good primer. Now the hydrating one, which is what I like anything hydrating, anything dewy. I have normal skin type and my skin leans towards slightly dry. It's more normal, it's combination actually. So I do get oily here and dry here mostly, and the rest of it is just like meh, whatever. So I just personally prefer the hydrating primer. Now the hydrating primer gives your skin a very beautiful dew. So what I do when I have both the primers is I apply the hydrating primers to the perimeter of my face, especially concentrating around my mouth, because that's where I tend to get dry, and also my under eye. And the mattifying primer I apply it right over here and on my nose and around my nose, which is where I tend to get oily. This face is a fresh face, so it's not gotten time to, let me adjust my it's not gotten the time for the oil to produce. It's just the highlighter that you're seeing the glow of, but you can still see the glow from the foundation and the primer. It gives you a very dewy finish, but more of that you can see in my wear test, because I will be taking you through different lights, different situations, and all of that. Now what I'm gonna do is pull up the Fenty website and let's quickly go through the claims and price of these primers, and let's cross-reference it with what I felt. Both of it comes with 30 ml of product and they cost $32. A lightweight hydrating primer for normal to dry skin that instantly nourishes with a silky smooth formula that keeps skin comfortable all day while improving and extending the foundation wear. This contains grapeseed oil and sodium hyaluronate, which are both amazing to keep your skin hydrated. It says that it's a fast absorbing formula. Paired with the Fenty Beauty foundation, the primer also works instantly to soften skin, smooth away dry patches, and create a filter-like blurring effect. The softening properties, the dewy properties, the hydrating properties, 100%. And it definitely helps apply the foundation a lot easier. It just blends so nicely onto the skin with this primer. But does it help the foundation last longer? Not on my face. I do not feel like this helped the foundation to last any longer. I'm pulling up the mattifying primer's details. It's an oil-free, shine-stopping, pore-diffusing finish. Agreed. And it instantly mattifies your skin and smooths the look of pores without feeling tight or dry, which is true. And I wouldn't say it completely takes away the appearance of pores, but it does kind of diminish the appearance of pores. But it's not a pore-filling primer, so to say. There is a filter like blurring effect under my eyes, if you can notice. It says that it helps makeup blend better, which I agree. It's a unique blend of blue, agave extract and blurring powders known for mattifying with a filter like effect. Do you need both these primers? Absolutely not. If you already have a primer that works for you, do you need this primer to make the foundation last longer or make the foundation look better? No. Do you want to just try the primer? Absolutely, go ahead. Let's move on to the foundation. So here we have the foundation, guys. I have in the shade 350. That is what they send me across as a PR sample, but I am sure that my shade is 360. This shade 350 is slightly too light for me and it's a little too yellow for me. So how I make this foundation work is by using the Fenty Matchstick Concealer in the shade Truffles. It's a pretty neutral, beautiful contouring shade. So I go across my face, like I showed in my makeup hacks video, I darken the foundation. So this is what I do with this foundation. The shade match between this foundation and the original Pro Matte foundation is a 1:1. So if you are a 360 in the Pro Matte original one, you are a 360 in the new one as well. So it makes a lot easier for people who already have the older foundation. So this is very, very good if you have normal to dry skin. The original foundation was more suitable for people with normal to oily skin. Now this on me lasts about 4 to 5 hours. Actually, it lasts a whole day, but it definitely fades out. And if you have the habit of touching your face a lot like me, this definitely leaves patches on your face. So you have to not touch your face when you are wearing this foundation. When it comes to settling into your fine lines, it does settle by the end of the day. Well, we are joined by Mr. Loki himself. This costs $35 and it comes with 32 ml of product. It comes in a squeezy plastic tube and it has a plastic pump at the end of it. So it makes traveling very, very easy because it's light and it kind of fits in anywhere because it's quite slim, but it definitely has just as much product as probably the Huda Beauty foundation, which comes in a much bulkier packaging. So this is very, very travel friendly, which I like about it. You already know the USP of Fenty foundation. They come in a huge wide range of shades, so you're sure to find your shade if you go to the store and swatch it. With comfortable medium to full coverage, serious staying power and a natural finish perfect for normal to dry skin, all in a groundbreaking range of 50 shades. Now let's just break that down. It's a very, very comfortable foundation. No arguing there. I don't even feel like I have foundation on my face when I have this on, and it's not as long wearing as they promise, at least on me. And this gives you medium coverage, not more of a concealer style 100% full coverage, but you can definitely build it up to a fuller coverage, so that is possible with this. This foundation also has grapeseed oil and sodium hyaluronate to hydrate your skin. They say that this is sweat and humidity resistant and does not clog your pores and does not settle into fine line. I don't know about the not clogging the pore part because anything you apply on your face technically would clog your pore. It is sweat and humidity resistant. It is definitely if you don't touch your face. If you live in a very, very humid place and you have to constantly wipe off the sweat off your face, this is definitely gonna come off you guys. So now moving on to her brow product. It's called the Brow MVP. It comes in a beautiful white packaging, but it gets dirty very, very easily, obviously, because it's in a white packaging. You might have just applied your foundation, it gets all over it like mine looks right now. Anyways, it's a double-ended eyebrow pencil. It comes with a micro pencil at one end like this. It is a mechanical pencil. There is very, very little product in this at the end of the day. This contains 0.007 grams of product, and what is new about this eyebrow pencil is the brush. It looks like a mini toothbrush. If my camera would focus on it. Let's try again. There we go. It's so cute. I have to say, I'm really enjoying the cuteness and the newness of this, and it works just like a spoolie. It's not better or it's not worse than a spoolie. It's just new and cute. Now the formula itself, I felt that it's a little too dry and it reminded me so much of the Nykaa formula. This is the Brow on Point in Wiccan Wand. For me, it is more of a dry formula. As you can see, it's not the creamiest thing, but when a brow product is very, very creamy, it gets all over the place and it's very difficult to get sharp brow hair strokes, and creamy products also wear off more easily. So these guys last longer and you can get more sharp, defined lines. Now coming to her new lip launches. This is not the newest thing, it's a couple of months old. Coming to her hydrating lip cream, there is a lip moisturizer that she has. It comes in a very similar tube like this, but a miniature one. I just cannot find it to save my life, but I love it. I love that product. So if you wear a lot of liquid lipsticks and if you have drier lips, it's a very, very good lip treatment. I think that's what it's called. It's called the lip treatment. I love it so much. Then we have a lip scrub, which comes in one of those lipstick kind of packaging. The other lip scrubs that I've tried in this form were way too harsh on my lips and I didn't like it. But this one, first of all, smells delicious, like peaches, I want to say, and it's so fine. The grit is not like harsh sugar crystals on your lips. It's very, very fine and I really like it. Having said that, I want to say that I'm not someone who uses lip scrubs a lot. I just DIY it, but if you like a lip scrub and if you want a lip scrub, this one is a good product. And then we've got the LIPSTICKS, I think this is called. Poutsicle. These are more of a lip balmy texture. This is what I've got on underneath. I mixed a couple of shades. All of the details of this will be on my Instagram. But anyways, this, I really like it. And even the colors are like fun summer colors. Actually, yeah, this came out in the summer and they're very, very hydrating formula. Now, let's move on to my wear test. Good morning! The time is 9:30 a.m. I've had this makeup on my face for about half an hour. You're also gonna see my makeup in different kind of lights. Let me tell you that, whoa, blown out. Hello, come back. There we go. So I primed my face with a hydrating primer and I applied strategically very little of mattifying primer just around my nose and on my nose because that's where I tend to get shiny throughout the day. I'm doing this just to test this thing out. I generally don't really apply a primer. Let's see if it works better than normal. Whew. Nelly, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. The foundation looks really good right now. So I've got on the hydrating foundation and I've also got on a little bit of the Fenty concealer and I set it with the Huda Beauty loose powder as well. I'm not really liking the way it's wearing around my mouth. I don't know, something clinging onto my dry patches. I don't know if it is the foundation or the concealer, but the rest of the face is looking pretty good. So that is where we are at right now. Alrighty guys, just got my hair done. It's 11:20 a.m. and the foundation is really holding up, and when she was washing my hair, I actually thought the foundation would run on my forehead, but it didn't. It held up pretty well, but there's quite a bit of creasing happening on my smile lines. It could also be because of the concealer, because like I said in one of my earlier videos, I was not a huge fan of the concealer, but this time around under my eyes it looks pretty good. I think it has oxidized just a bit, but it works. It looks better on me when it's a little oxidized, so yeah. Oh my goodness guys, it's 46 degrees Celsius and I need to get some grocery shopping done, so that's what I'm doing right now. I picked the farthest parking spot. Who does that? It's 1 p.m. I just reached home. Boy, it's hot outside, but at least on a brighter note, it's better. It's better than last month. I like the way it's looking all over except for this right here, this creasing and a little bit of creasing under my eye. Apart from that guys, the foundation, am I gonna say this? I don't know, I might even like it a little bit better than the original foundation, the matte one. Alrighty, 1:47. I was doing a little bit of a lipstick swatch for an Instagram video, so I touched up just around my mouth with the foundation alone. I didn't go back with the concealer or anything, but guys, it's, you can see it's not around the mouth. Something's going on. I don't know what it is around the mouth. Something's going on. It's patchy. It's just not sticking to my skin. I don't know what's up with the skin around my mouth. I also noticed that just where I keep my sunglasses, the makeup had rubbed off a bit, but that's so common with foundation. Like, which foundation doesn't rub off? But I just wanted to let you know that that happens with this. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. The rest of the face still looks pretty damn good. I like the glow coming through. If I want a fresher face, I could just do this and this excess oil will definitely seep out. I did not apply any highlighter, might I add. All this glow is just the hydrating primer, my skin, natural oils, all of that. 45 minutes of dance, that was good, and that's enough for the day. You know what, the concealer part is broken down quite a bit. You can see around the mouth, it's so patchy, and even under the eye. There's a bunch of smear lines on my nose as well. I guess that's where, you know, I was sweating and I was, you know, doing this, even on my upper lip and everything. So wherever I sweat and I did this, it definitely transferred, and there's definitely patch marks on my face. The rest of my face, like over here, it's there. I mean, you know, it's okay. That this part, it's there is no foundation left there anymore. So here is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a little bit of my micellar cleansing jelly in my hand, and let's make a swipe on my face just to see how much of it is really there, because I feel like my eyes are playing a trick on me. I don't know if it is like the foundation or... Okay, so clearly there is still foundation on my face, because it just looked so skin-like. I was wondering if there is foundation or if it's completely wiped off. So let's just give it a wipe. You see that stripe of my skin is lighter than the foundation part, so definitely the foundation oxidized. We can do a quick little swipe over here as well, just to see that. It's become darker than my skin tone by like half a shade, but when I started off, the foundation was lighter than my skin tone. So this foundation definitely oxidizes, but it works for me because it suits my skin tone, and it also comes off really easily. That is good to know. And that is everything for the video. Thank you so much for joining me in this video, guys. I shall see you in my next one. I love you. Mwah.